Hello everyone. In today's video, I'm going to introduce the history of the Sennheiser company. I will present the most important events that have influenced its position in the market today. Sennheiser, you've probably come across the brand name more than once. The company offers such a wide range of audio products that it is hard not to pay attention to it. So how did this company come about? I will give you a brief and concise history of this brand. In 1945, Dr. Fritz Sennheiser founded the company Laboratory Wennebostel. The name came from a village near Hanover, where the company's headquarters are still located today. It can be said that a large part in the development of Sennheiser has another, very famous German company. Why? Because at the very beginning, the laboratory dealt with the production of tube voltmeters, which were then sold to Siemens. And from this cooperation, the company began to grow, because in 1945 Siemens commissioned the laboratory to rebuild a microphone, which was released as MD1. In the same year, the laboratory began to produce its own dynamic microphone MD2. In the 1950s, the company broadened its interests to include wireless transmission. The breakthrough in microphone manufacturing came in 1951. Thanks to it, we ordinary people today can enjoy great conversations outdoors. At that time, the company produced the MD4, the first microphone that mutes ambient noise. 3 years later, the MD21 was added to the range, while the first directional shotgun microphone, the iconic MD82, was produced in 1956. 2 years later, the company decided to change its name to Sennheiser Electronic. In 1957, the company unveiled a wireless signal transmission system, the MicroPort. In theory, everyone knows how it works, but it is worth systematizing. The sound from the microphone went to the receiver through a radio channel. Then it was amplified and could be transmitted further, for example to the studio. And we know it very well today, what a convenience it is. In any case, the development of the MicroPort strengthened Sennheiser's already strong position in the professional audio market. The following years, however, brought considerable changes, because due to the fact that industrial contracts were ending, the company had to open up to the commercial market, and this entailed the development of marketing and the need to beat the competition. The new company policy turned out to be the right one, as it resulted in more bestsellers. In 1960, Sennheiser introduces the MD421 dynamic microphone. Sennheiser launches the world's first open-back headphones, the HD414, which sell millions of units and become the best-selling full-size headphones of all time. The company still stocks spare parts and the iconic yellow ear cups. In 1975, music lovers freed themselves from wires for the first time, as infrared headphones aimed at the consumer market appeared. 7 years later, Dr. Fritz Sennheiser passed the company on to his son, Professor Dr. Jürg Sennheiser. The young blood further boosted the already thriving company. In the beginning, I spoke of awards, and here it is worth mentioning a special one. In 1987, Fritz Sennheiser received a technical Oscar from the American Film Academy for the MKH816TH directional microphone. A year later, the company began production on the foreign market, specifically in France. In the same year, the cult headphones HD25 were introduced to the market. Their original purpose was professional monitoring in studio conditions, but they soon found their way on board Concorde as exclusive headphones for passengers, and then found their way to the ears of musicians and DJs from around the world. In 1991, Sennheiser took over George Newman's company and created a special factory for it in Wennebostel. This year was also great for another reason. Well, there was a model of headphones for decades considered to be the best in the world. Orpheus, because it is about him, was created in only 300 copies, and the sound quality that comes out of it is considered to be excellent. In 1996, the company changed its name to Sennheiser Electronic GmbH & Co. KG. The years 1998 and 1999 saw the introduction of the Evolution series of wired and wireless microphones, which are still used today by many international stars. The founder's grandson, Daniel Sennheiser, joined the company in 2008 and his brother Andreas in 2010, both men have shares in the company. Meanwhile, Sennheiser has unveiled the HD800, its new high-end reference headphones. The first series of Momentum headphones was launched in 2012. And in 2015, Sennheiser introduced the He1 headphones as the successor to the legendary Orpheus. Since 2013, Dr. Andreas and Daniel Sennheiser have served as managing directors of Sennheiser Electronic GmbH and Co. KG. They preside over the company as CO presidents in dual leadership and with equal rights, with no separation of duties. In 2016, the company unveiled its new Ambio technology, and 3 years later, the Ambio soundbar was added to the portfolio, enabling a 5.1.4 surround sound experience. Today, the company has 2 divisions, 21 subsidiaries, and approximately 2,800 employees worldwide. In pursuit of its marketing goals, it is guided by a number of values, by which you can see that they do not exist just because they fall out. The company's vision is to create the future of audio based on the company's history, culture, and passion for excellence. And it's apparent that they don't settle for good sound. The sound is meant to be perfect. In conclusion, Sennheiser is one of the best music equipment companies in the world. Sennheiser is an example of how a small family business can achieve success on a global scale. Thank you for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a nice day.